go.
I'm pretty sure going to Egor and Ghodere, you can spell Egor with all the letters in Ghodere. All right, good.
Meta.
I like that he hit confirmed the crush counter fierce into the stand roundhouse because unless you charge up that fierce, you're not getting the dash in SPD. And that's something people don't really know. They think every crush counter fierce is supposed to get an SPD.
And Ghodere going with a little jab pressure into straight into SPD there, catching Egor not ready for
Oh, wow, yeah.
Not ready for that one either.
Playing with his reactions early in the round, and that was perfect spacing right there. And if it didn't kill, it would have been the stun.
Yeah.
Solid round from Ghodere. I think the most obvious thing is we didn't see any fireballs. I think that's the most obvious thing we saw.
Yeah, Egor, he was working on that offense at the beginning. He was really trying to going in with like solar plexus and different things, but
yeah, he's coming in too close when really space is your best friend against Zangief. No matter who you are, even if you don't have a fireball, space is your best friend.
Good
there we go.
uppercut.
We saw an uppercut. We're seeing fireballs. I just don't want to see him go in all the time. Now that jump in we saw from Ghodere, that wasn't safe. That could have been DP'd, but he dashed out of there.
And yeah, Egor, that's the third time. He's not really ready for those, you know, tick SPDs.
And he's not ready for the tick Siberian Expressor there. And I think Ghodere was like, no, I can't get the next SPD. There's no way I'll get that next one.
Oh, and he mistimed that jump just a little bit, missing the punish.
And there's no risks that need to be taken on Ghodere's side right now. Like, he can just block fireballs for a very long time. He has V-Trigger. Oh, wow, and he's flexing on him. I think he should just look for the V-Trigger at this point. He's kind of already won the round.
Yeah, that seems to be what he's doing right now. He's taking a step back. Yeah, there you go. Oh, just
spaced out a little bit. In the beta, that would have worked, because it kind of had crazy range in the beta.
Yeah, but doesn't matter. He still gets, he ends it again with kind of the tick into the V-Trigger.
We're not seeing the like grappler fighting against grappler mentality where it's like, okay, I'm close, where's the 50-50? I just see him sitting.
Yeah.
I don't see the concern about the command grab right now. And, you know, maybe he's a newer player or something. A lot of new players don't know you can jump out of any grab. A lot of players don't know that. And your pre-jump frames are fully throw invincible.
Yeah, and he's just getting hit by all these SPDs.
And he's going in hard. And that's like the special with Geef, is that when you're close and Geef makes you get hit or block a jab, Geef knows exactly what range you're at after you block or get hit by a jabs. And he knows he's not jumping away from SPDs. So we're seeing it almost every time. See right there again. He blocked a jab and went, okay, you're in SPD range.
Oh, he went for it again.
He went for it again, but it actually hit. So he ticked into it a little early. Good stuff from Ghodere right there.
And that's just going to be a punish SPD on the blocked uppercut. And Ghodere match point.
Yeah, it's, you know, you're really playing into Geef's hands when you attempt to be near him all the time. Like, throws can work. Geef doesn't really have anything that's throw invincible except EX SPD. But other than that, you just don't want to be near him. There's so many advantages you can garner just from space.
Oh, and he gets the stun.
Wow, and that's what can work out when you go in on Geef. His defensive, he actually only got the second hit there. That was kind of unfortunate. Oh, and this could lead to everything. Are we going to see double hop super? Okay, he's going for the meter burn.
Oh, it goes right into SPD.
Goes into the dash up SPD. That's not meaty, but I think he just kind of knew that Egor wasn't going to be familiar with that. Yeah. Because that is definitely not meaty after the EX Air SPD.
That time, Egor taking the risk there, uppercutting, and Ghodere going with another SPD.
Oh, and he's on. Is that EX SPD? Yeah, it was, but it didn't turn in anything.
That was crazy.
He looked like he was on fire.
Yeah, he looked like he had gotten hit by fierce DP.
Dolls and V-Trigger. Oh, and that was, you know, I don't know if that was intentional by Ghodere, but that was the perfect space. Absolutely perfect space.
Oh, finally, Egor doing something about those tick SPDs, jumping out this time.
And we're seeing more of a mid-range game from Egor. We're seeing more fireballs. We're seeing a little few unnecessary pokes. But, is that going to be a big combo?
Whoa, sweet.
Is he going to take game one? Is that game one or
That's
two?
Game 2.
Game two, okay.
So it's 1-1.
Now,
wow,
that's
a great comeback.
Wow.
He was on the ropes there.
That was really on the back of that first round. Like, he really surprised Ghodere. The pressure worked out. The thing about Geef is that his defense options on Wake Up are really questionable. Nothing's invincible except for Super.
Right.
So the pressure game really worked out that one round. And then in the last game, he got a few hit confirms, and Ghodere found himself losing that one. Everyone does beefy damage in this game. It only takes a few combos from any character to take a character down.
And I like that he's adjusted a little bit. He's using that stand roundhouse from that range.
This is getting interesting. Oh no, is Ghodere going to get stunned in this round? This is kind of crazy. Oh, okay, that's going to be a big combo.
Oh, we got the crush, too, into the air SPD.
Into the max damage. Is he going to dash up throw? Okay, see it. Now, even if that was meaty, he did go for the DP. That was a good choice from Egor right there.
Yeah, he had the V-trigger there, so could have made it.
Oh, almost whiff punished it. I like the idea there. Egor is not afraid of the hop.
Oh.
When Egor sees the hop, he doesn't escape. He sits there, and Ghodere's kind of like doubting himself after the hop, because the hop, there's almost a mind game with how not subtle the hop is.
Right, he's gotten it. Ghodere's gotten it a few times, but now it's almost like, I don't know if I should do it anymore.
Tick throws have always been working. It's kind of weird. It's not like tick throws haven't been working anymore. It's just we're seeing more hit confirms from Egor. This is match point Egor. I didn't think we'd be here earlier.
Oh, and he just catches Ghodere. I think he was SPD.
Good anti-air.
Jumped in.
Ghodere's really doubting himself right now. This is really tricky. This is a tricky type of comeback for Geef against Ryu.
Oh.
Good whiff punish there. He's starting to really whiff punish the Fierces.
Still has that V-trigger.
Oh no, he got dashed into it. He's going to get the full hit confirmed. That was so solid from Ghodere right there.
And now he still has him in the corner.
Oh, good force. Oh, and that could be stun. Next hit confirmed stun. Absolutely.
Oh, and he's
he's done. It's done.
And I like the little bit of patience there Ghodere showed, because he knew that Egor was going with uppercut a lot.
Yes.
So just in case, he had nothing to risk there. Kept him in the corner.
I really like forward fierce right into tick SPD, because forward fierce keeps you on the ground, so it puts your opponent into that mentality that they need to stay on the ground. But really, a player needs to be extra concerned about command grabs after forward fierce.
And now Ghodere. Oh. Ghodere has Egor in the corner.
Ghodere in the lead, finally. Finally in the lead.
Yeah, in the lead, and he has him in the corner. Oh, that could have been a big opportunity there for Egor, not only to get out of the corner, but do some damage.
Now we're seeing those jab checks at intermittent times from Ghodere. That's literally checking. Are you in SPD range? Wow. Oh, nice. Nice poke right there. Oh, full hit confirm into this. Oh, he didn't get the super. Disappointing right there. Oh! And it ate the stand jab. That's a little rare right there. Stand jab's pretty good of an anti-air. Oh, he's got that's gonna be the set.
Okay.
Wow. Really good stuff from Egor. He really pulled it together in the second and third game.